Once we step into our 50s, style is no longer about chasing trends. It becomes intentional, calm, confident, and winter is the perfect season to express that quiet strength. Today I want to introduce you to two colors that embody modern aristocratic elegance shades that aren't loud but make people look twice. The first is muted green, think olive sage, or smoky teal. This isn't the bright green of spring. It's deeper, softer, and incredibly refined. It's much gentler than harsh black when worn near the face, especially on mature skin. Have you ever noticed how black can sometimes make your features look sharper or more tired? Muted green softens everything while still feeling polished and elevated. The second color is deep burgundy, a rich wine red that feels warm, classic, and quietly luxurious. It adds depth without overpowering. Burgundy beautifully complements silver hair, salt and pepper tones, and even deep brunettes. It brings warmth to winter outfits while maintaining sophistication. What makes both of these colors so powerful is their versatility. They pair effortlessly with pieces you likely already own: cream camel, navy gray, or chocolate brown. You don't need to reinvent your entire wardrobe. Sometimes simply shifting your main color palette can transform how your winter outfits feel lighter, more dimensional, and far less heavy than the usual all-black combinations. The elegance these colors create isn't flashy. It's quiet luxury, soft but with depth, refined without trying too hard. And that truly is the beauty of style after 50. Now that we've introduced two modern aristocratic winter colors, I want to begin with the softer yet incredibly powerful choice muted green. Muted green includes shades like olive sage and smoky teal. This isn't the bright, energetic green of spring. It's deeper, calmer, more grounded. And what makes muted green so remarkable is that it behaves almost like a neutral, but in a much gentler way than black. Let me ask you something. Have you ever put on a black turtleneck in winter, looked in the mirror, and felt like your face suddenly looked harsher or more tired? Many women over 50 tell me this. Black is classic, yes, but when placed close to mature skin, it can cast shadows, emphasize fine lines, and create a heavy effect. Muted green does the opposite. Olive and sage soften the face. Instead of absorbing light like black, they reflect it subtly. If you have silver hair, salt and pepper tones, or deep brunette shades, muted green creates harmony rather than contrast. It supports your natural coloring instead of competing with it. If you love minimalist style but feel stuck in an all-black winter wardrobe, muted green is the most elegant way to evolve without feeling like you're stepping too far outside your comfort zone. It's safe, but elevated. Let's start with a simple, elevated, casual formula. Picture an olive knit sweater paired with cream straight-leg trousers. On paper, it sounds basic. But visually, the contrast between that muted green and the soft cream creates dimension. The lighter trousers lift the outfit. The olive keeps it grounded and warm. Add tan ankle boots, a structured handbag, and delicate gold jewelry. And suddenly, this isn't just a sweater and pants. It's intentional. It feels considered. Compared to the typical black sweater and jeans, muted green makes you look softer, more approachable. And here's the interesting part. People may not know exactly why you look different. They'll just sense that you look refined. Now let's elevate it further, the soft power look. A sage blazer is one of my favorite pieces for women over 50. It has structure, but it doesn't feel severe. Pair it with a light knit top underneath dark denim or tailored trousers and nude or taupe shoes. The result is professional without being rigid. This is perfect for meetings appointments, social gatherings, or even a polished lunch. Muted green in this context doesn't say, "Look at me." It says I'm confident. And if you're ready to go one step further, consider a muted green coat olive or smoky teal. Layered over a black sweater and gray trousers, it completely shifts the energy of the outfit. Instead of another predictable black or navy coat, the muted green adds quiet life. It's noticeable, but never loud. I often tell clients if you want to invest in one standout piece that won't feel trendy or risky, choose a coat in muted green. It's distinctive enough to elevate your look, yet timeless enough to wear for years. Still hesitant? Start small. An olive scarf, a sage handbag, a pair of smoky teal flats. Notice how it softens your complexion. Once you see the effect, you'll naturally feel more confident expanding into sweaters, blazers, and coats. Muted green isn't about drama. It's about presence. It's calm, composed, mature in the most beautiful way. And sometimes after 50, that quiet composure is exactly what makes your style unforgettable. If muted green is the color of calm confidence, then burgundy is the color of depth and quiet power. It's warmer, richer, slightly more daring, but still unmistakably refined. And this is where winter style becomes truly expressive. Burgundy, that deep, wine-toned red, carries something emotional in it. It isn't bright cherry red. It isn't flashy crimson. It doesn't demand attention. Instead, it holds attention. There's a difference. Burgundy feels established, grounded. It has the richness of aged wine, the elegance of velvet, the warmth of candlelight on a winter evening. And for women over 50, that depth can be incredibly flattering. Let's talk about something many women quietly notice as we age. Our complexion changes. Skin may lose some of its natural brightness or contrast. Cool, dark colors like black and navy can sometimes emphasize shadows rather than soften them. Burgundy does the opposite. Because it's a warm, red-based tone, it gently reflects warmth onto the face. It doesn't wash you out. It doesn't harden your features. Instead, it creates a subtle glow effect, almost like a built-in filter. If you have silver hair or salt and pepper tones, burgundy creates a stunning contrast. The coolness of gray hair paired with the warmth of wine red feels intentional and sophisticated. If you have brunette hair, burgundy enhances richness and depth. Either way, it supports your natural coloring rather than fighting it. And perhaps most importantly, burgundy feels grown. It doesn't feel trendy. It doesn't feel try-hard. It feels confident. Let's start with an approachable formula. Warm, elevated casual. Picture this, a burgundy knit sweater, soft but structured, paired with cream or camel trousers. Immediately, you have balance. The lighter, neutral on the bottom keeps the look lifted, while the deep wine tone adds warmth and dimension. Add gold jewelry because burgundy and gold are timeless together. Finish with dark brown leather boots, maybe a structured handbag in a similar tone. Compared to a gray or black sweater, this combination feels intentional. It feels curated. It signals that you chose this look. It didn't just happen. And here's what's interesting. People often respond differently to you when you wear richer color. You may notice more compliments, more eye contact, not because it's loud, but because it's alive. Now let's elevate the conversation. If you want to project strength without severity, consider a burgundy blazer. Layer it over a soft cream blouse. Pair it with tailored gray trousers or dark denim. Add nude or brown shoes to keep the outfit grounded and balanced. This is what I call refined authority. It communicates experience, confidence, presence. Many women tell me they avoid red because they don't want to feel overly bold. But burgundy isn't impulsive red. It's composed red. It's the color of a woman who knows who she is. There's something powerful about wearing a color that feels rich but controlled. You're not asking for attention. You're owning your space. And then, if you're ready for a true winter statement, let's talk about the burgundy coat. A burgundy coat layered over a simple black or gray sweater with tailored trousers instantly elevates everything. Instead of blending into a sea of black winter coats, you stand out in the most elegant way. It feels European, polished, almost designer level, even if the coat itself is accessible. Outerwear is often the first thing people see, so why default to black every year? Burgundy adds personality without sacrificing sophistication. And here's the key: because burgundy is deep and muted rather than bright, it remains timeless. You can wear it year after year without it feeling dated. Still hesitant? Start small. A burgundy scarf near your face, a wine-toned handbag, even a lipstick in the same color family. Notice how it changes your energy. Notice how it warms your features. Often confidence begins with one small shift. Then when you're ready, move into a sweater, a blazer, a coat. Style after 50 isn't about playing small. It's about playing true. It's about choosing colors that reflect your depth, your experience, your warmth. Muted green speaks to calm elegance, but burgundy speaks to richness of character. So the real question becomes, how do you want to feel this winter? Do you want to feel soft and understated, or warm, grounded, and unmistakably confident? There's no wrong answer. But if you're ready to embrace a color that mirrors the depth you've earned over the years, burgundy might just be your most powerful choice yet. And sometimes, the most beautiful statement you can make is simply choosing a color that feels like you. As we come to the end of today's conversation, let's gently place these two colors side by side, because choosing between them isn't about trends, it's about identity. Muted green and deep burgundy may both belong to the winter palette, but they speak very different emotional languages. Muted green is soft, calm, balanced. It doesn't demand attention, it earns it quietly. For women over 50 who appreciate minimalism, clean tailoring, and understated refinement, muted green feels incredibly natural. It pairs effortlessly with camel coats, soft gray knits, ivory scarves, and structured trousers, already sitting in your closet. And here's something important. Muted green is forgiving. During winter, when skin can look a little paler or tired, this shade harmonizes instead of competing. It creates a composed, polished presence without trying too hard. If your style philosophy is less but better muted, green is your ally. It's safe, but not boring. Subtle, but never invisible. It represents confidence without noise. Now let's turn to deep burgundy. If muted green whispers, burgundy speaks in a warm, confident tone. It carries depth, heritage, a sense of quiet luxury. Burgundy has long been associated with aristocratic style. Think structured wool coats, velvet blazers, elegant dresses, leather handbags. What makes burgundy so powerful for women over 50 is the warmth it brings back to the face. Unlike bright red, which can feel overpowering, burgundy is controlled, refined, intentional. It enhances mature skin tones and creates a richer winter silhouette. Burgundy doesn't simply blend in. It frames you. It adds dimension. It says, I know who I am. So how do you choose? If you want elegance that feels discreet, composed, and minimalist, choose muted green. If you want warmth, depth, and a visible touch of sophistication, choose burgundy. But here's the truth that matters most. Both colors flatter women over 50 beautifully. Both soften the heaviness that winter fashion can sometimes bring. Both mix seamlessly with pieces you likely already own. And both create what I like to call modern nobility. Not dramatic, not costume-like, but mature, assured, intentional. Because aristocratic style after 50 isn't about dressing younger. It's about dressing wiser. And in part 2, we're going to take this conversation even further. I'll show you exactly how to style each color from coats and knitwear to accessories and footwear, so you can transform these shades into complete wearable winter outfits that feel elevated yet effortless. So stay with me, because the real magic isn't just in choosing the color, it's in how you wear it. If today's video inspired you, please take a moment to like it. Your support helps this channel continue creating meaningful fashion content for confident women over 50. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I warmly invite you to join this community. Here we celebrate timeless style, self-respect, and the beauty of evolving with grace. Thank you so much for watching. And remember, true elegance doesn't fade with age, it deepens.